everybody, and welcome to Let's Cook. Today we are going to be making pancake art. So this is going to be a two-part video. So today for part one, we're going to go through the basics. We're going to tell you what you need for pancake art and how to make some basic designs. And then next week we're going to have a little bit more fun with it. We're going to get some more creative, exciting designs. So to get started, the first thing you are going to need is some pancake batter. So for this, you can use any pancake batter recipe. I actually just used some pancake batter that's pre-mixed, and I just added water and eggs to it, and I've got my batter. And then for the pancake art, to actually make the art look really nice, you're gonna want a squeeze bottle like this that has a small tip that you can send the pancake batter through. And that way, when you've got the batter in there, you can use it to draw like this. So you're gonna need one of these. Also, to get the pancake batter in here without making a huge mess, I recommend having one of these funnels. So you just pop that in there, and then you're going to pour the pancake batter in using the funnel. So not required, but definitely helpful if you can have that. And you're gonna need a spatula for later on when you're flipping your pancakes. Also, I'm going to be using just a mug to move my pancake batter from the bowl into the bottles. And then I like to keep a little bowl so that I can set it down here without getting batter all over my table when I'm done using it. So that is it for the materials that we're going to be using. And I'm going to start moving my batter over into these bottles to show you how that works. So for your pancake batter, it's gonna go, I'm filling about halfway. You can go up to 3/4 or 2/3 of your bottle. I don't recommend filling the full bottle because then it's gonna be a little hard to work with. Once you tip the bottle over, it'll start coming out immediately. If you have a little bit of air in there, that gives you a chance to tip and then start drawing. So it gives you a little bit more freedom that way. So this is going to be our regular pancake batter like this. Now, this next step you don't have to do, but I'm going to show you a way to make a little bit of a darker brown color. And the secret is to use hot cocoa. So I've got a little bit of hot cocoa here, and I'm just going to pour it into this bowl. Just a little bit. And then I'm going to add some pancake batter in there, and I'm going to mix it all together. If you don't have hot cocoa powder, just regular cocoa powder that you can use for baking also works really well for this. So any kind of cocoa powder will work nicely to get you that nice brown color. But you are going to want it in powder form. If you just put chocolate in there, it's not going to work very well. Because if you melt the chocolate, once you add it into the batter, it'll start to cook the batter because it's hot. So you don't want to put hot melted chocolate in there. You want some kind of powder form. The other thing that's nice about this is instead of using a food coloring, now you're going to have a little bit of a chocolate flavor with your pancake, which is really nice. So I'm going to leave that to the side and let that start filling up, and we're going to start cooking in a second, so I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so we are ready to cook. Now, if you see in front of me, I've got this nice big griddle. And this is going to be the best thing to make your pancake art on because you've got lots of space, it's easy to get to, and you can also control the temperature on it. But don't worry if you don't have one of these at home, you can use a regular pan. But keep in mind that you're gonna have to be very careful with the temperature because you are working with the pancake and you don't want it to burn. So you wanna keep the temperature as low as possible while you're cooking. So that's why this is really nice because I have full control over the temperature of this. So I'm going to show you first how to use only the regular colored, and then I'm going to show you what it's like when you use the chocolate mixed in. So we are going to switch so you can see my art really well, and I will show you all of the designs after when we're done. So I hope you enjoy. couple pancakes that we made today. So the first one we made, we used only the regular pancake batter. And as you can see, there is a little bit of a smiley face design on here, but it's not very clear because the way this works is the longer you cook the pancake, the darker the color is. So here I made the smile first and I let that cook, and then I added the rest of the pancake on top. So the smile is darker, but it's still not very easy to see. Whereas if you look on this one, this is the one where we used our cocoa powder, it's much clearer. You can see the design very clearly, right? And you see a little bit of the scream face, like, ah. So this is much clearer, much easier to see. Very basic designs here, and of course these are pancakes, so you're going to want to eat them. So what I recommend is you can have some syrup on the top, you can put a little bit of chocolate syrup, you can also put some butter on there, but also some cut up fruit. I really like apples and cinnamon on pancakes, that's really yummy. Or some strawberries, and then the strawberries go well with the chocolate. So have fun, make it your own. I hope you guys try this. Please remember though, it is very hot while you're working on it, so please do not do this by yourself without somebody there to make sure you are safe. Also, never walk away from the pan while it is cooking. Something could start to burn and it's a little bit dangerous. You always want to stay here with your cooking. I'm always here next to it, or I have somebody behind the camera who is always watching. Never leave the food alone while it is cooking. And please be careful. If your arm starts to get hot, turn off the heat, step away. You don't want to hurt yourself. Okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and we will see you next time for part 2.